Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm your host Josh, aka Jantmor, and today I got the chance to speak with an amazing talent, one of the best in the industry actually, the amazing Frank Welker, who has been the voice of Megatron since the very start. He's been in Dr. Claw, he's been in Aladdin, he's been in Curious George as George the Monkey, he's been so much more, and I hope to bring him on in the future for a much longer and fruitful conversation. Now let's dive on in.
Josh.
We're going to take a really quick picture, okay?
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
How you doing, Joshua?
I'm doing great. How are you? This is really crazy. Oh my God, I'm kind of freaking out. I'm not gonna lie to you, sir. It's really awesome you talking to you. Just want to let you know that I'm a big fan of yours, and I truly have a lot of love for you as a person and also for your line of work. I'm just in awe. I was looking at your list before we got on. I was like, what the heck? He was that? He was this? And I've spoken to a couple of friends of yours, and they just talk about you all the time, and it's just so cool. Because I do interview people. I've spoken to Steve Bloom and Lex Lang, and they've told so many great stories, and David Sobolov, and just people you've worked with just always give you high praises. Great.
Yeah. Always like to hear that when you hear good things from your peers, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine all the stories you must have with all these people. But one question I really wanted to ask you was, I remember hearing Michael Bay. He didn't cast you as Megatron in the Transformers films, and I looked into it, and he was like, "You're not intimidating enough." So you weren't intimidating enough to be first cast. I remember he gave that reasoning. So I just want to know, what are your thoughts on the live action Transformers movies as a whole?
Well, first of all, when they were casting the original features, Michael Bay, we never met. You know, we were supposed to. I had 2 opportunities or 3 opportunities to get together, and he wanted to meet with me and discuss, the characters to see if I had ideas and so on and so forth. And we just never connected. So finally, when he brought me in to work on the features, and he heard what I did, and I showed him what I could do in certain characters. I think the first thing I did for him was Soundwave, and he couldn't believe the difference that you could create with the microphone and sound and voiceovers, and he was learning about voice actors, and we were, so it was, to me, it was really nice to be able to work in the features and then ultimately end up with Galvatron and then Megatron, even though it was different. And I think there you go. I think, in G1, he was concerned, this Megatron voice, whether it would transfer into this robot type sound. So basically he said, well, here's Megatron. What are you going to do? And for Galvatron and all that. So we actually did get to work together, and then I changed those voices. So I went from, which is natural because it's a Transformer. So I went from Megatron into more of a Megatron. I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons, and I am Galvatron, also the leader of the Decepticons. But I am still the original leader of the Decepticons.
Yes, sir. Oh my God, I've been waiting for that since I was a little kid. Yeah, so I'm really, I have a lot going on, so excuse me if I'm a little nervous. I got prom in a few hours, so it's gonna be a crazy day today. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, just thank you so much, Frank. I'm really glad I got to speak to you, and I would love one day when the time is right to bring you on and just have a full-on conversation, just talk about Transformers and stuff. So thank you so much.
Well, in the words of Megatron, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend.